Hello, and welcome to my hour plus a few extra minutes of Vinyasa Yoga Flow. This flow is largely copied from a Master Rodney Yee DVD from years and years ago. I like this intermediate series, and I use his words as a guide so that I don't have to think about exactly where I'm going in the sequence. I can deliver the poses as crisply as I can for you, concentrating on what I can do for you. And it's a beautiful intermediate series. If some of the poses are too challenging for you today, then just give them a try and rest in child's pose, and then try again tomorrow. As we stand in mountain pose, getting our breath in and out deeply, straight line, going through the middle of our feet, through the back of our knees, up through our hips, raise our hands up and forward fold. Glance up, right foot back, left foot back to plank pose, chaturanga, lower down and come up to up dog. Slight push up into down dog. Breathe here. Think of your alignment, tailbone to the sky, ears between the arms, pushing up through the palms of your hands, into your shoulders, into your back, into your buttocks, and down through the thighs that rotate outward a little bit, and into the feet, heels going towards the ground. Right foot forward, left foot forward and fold. Come on up, arms overhead. Slight back bend only if it's comfortable. And back into mountain pose. Come into chair pose now. And dive forward into forward fold. Glance up. Take a jump back now. And lower down slow into up dog. Push up into down dog. Right foot forward this time, warrior one. This goes fast. Up dog, down dog, and left foot forward, warrior one, and back into plank and up dog, down dog, and breathe. Left foot forward, warrior one. Lower down slow, come into up dog and down dog. Breathe deeply, check in on your breath throughout the entire practice. This is one of the most wonderful stretches in yoga. Jump forward and fold. Come on into chair pose, reaching up and back into mountain. Take a breath. Chair pose again, and then dive into a forward fold. Glance up. Take your jump back, plank, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Right foot back, lower down. Come into up dog, down dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Equal weight on both legs here. Hands down, lower, into up dog and down dog. Stretch. Feel your breath. Feel your body warming. Be grateful. What a magnificent creature we are. These crazy, complex bodies. Deep breathing. Focused. Jump forward and fold. Come on up into chair pose, reaching high and down into mountain pose. Now you had to jump quickly into side angle here. We went into triangle pose. So I'm staying in it long enough for you to get there. Notice that the back is straight and aligned with the floor and the ceiling. Come back up and turn your feet the other way. Right toe out, left foot straight towards the camera. And right arm down. If your arm doesn't go to the floor, that's fine. Use your leg, wherever on your leg is comfortable for you. Shoulder blades back. Glancing up at the ceiling only if that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, you can look at the floor. Allow yourself to move in this pose a little. Moving your shoulders a little more back. That top shoulder. Adjusting your legs as you need to. Breathing deep and calm. And come up. And go to the other side again. Bend the left knee. Come into side angle pose. The arm is on the floor behind the leg. And the other arm is going towards the ceiling or slightly behind. Looking up again only if it's comfortable to you. You may feel a little compression in your chest in this pose. That's okay. As long as your breath is smooth. Only nose breathing in yoga. Go to the other side. Make sure your heels are going heel to heel in alignment. Bend that leg and place the arm down by the toes. Different variation is to have the arm all the way extended over the head. And you'll feel a different stretch in the side body perhaps. Using both of your legs, both of your feet to balance. Being very careful of your neck. If you want to look down, then look down. Don't torque your neck. Again, where's your breath? The mind follows the breath. Come up to standing. Stretch. And forward fold. deeper if you want. By moving your hands back behind towards your heels, you'll get that deeper stretch. You see, I breathe in, I come up a few inches, and then I exhale and I go down further. Use gravity to allow your head to go lower, your chest to go lower. Enjoy. This is your time. With a flat back, come on over, up and stretch into Namaste. Jumping out. Again, we're turning the foot out. Coming into triangle. Preparing for half moon. Get the balance on the standing foot. Don't use too much of your arm. I'm on my fingers there. And just bring that back leg up as much as feels comfortable for you. Use your stomach muscles here. Your shoulder blades are back. And again, look wherever your neck is comfortable, down, straight ahead, or even up if you choose. You're balancing in a very fun intermediate pose. Transitioning back to triangle and up. Deep breath and prepare for the other side. Arm down in alignment with the foot, triangle pose, and coming into half moon on the other side. I look down until I get my full balance, and then only if I feel ready I start to turn my head, as you can see. My awareness is going from my head to my feet. Where is my body? Where is the balance? What can be changed? Can I flex my foot a little more? I lost my balance a little bit. Coming out of the pose. This is real time. I don't edit. Stretching. Our whole body's warmed up by now. Warrior 3. Take your time like I am. Macro bend in that knee. One line from our foot through our buttocks, our shoulders, our head, and our hands. And slowly come out. Stretching into Warrior 1. Other side. I'm checking my alignment. Stretching, my favorite thing ever. Finding that root balance on the bottom foot like a tree. Bringing my abdomen in, using those stomach muscles, my back. Extending those arms out with purpose. Bringing my foot up a little higher and coming out. Warrior 1, transitioning. Hopping into standing, mountain pose, and come up. Forward fold. Take your feet out about hip distance apart. I'm grabbing onto my big toes. Get ready for a wonderful stretch. Pulling with my arms to bring my neck down and lengthen. My back body down and lengthening. Just let that head fall heavy, heavy like a bowling ball. Completely stretching. Put your hands on your hips and come up. And come back out. Preparing for reverse triangle. What a beautiful twist from the waist when you come down. You're twisting from the waist. Again, put that arm on the leg if necessary. Coming out and preparing for the other side. Arms out. Use energy between those arms. Energy from fingers to fingers on the other side. Consciously coming into this pose, twisting at the hips, twisting at our midsection, twisting with our shoulders, bringing the energy through that top arm all the way through the fingers up towards the ceiling. Energy doesn't stop at our body, it keeps going. We have an energy field around us. Coming out of the pose. Clasping the hands behind our back for a stretch. Preparing for a forward fold. Taking my hands in back of me into Namaste on the back. If this hurts your wrists, then just clasp your hands together. Whichever way your arms are, fold forward gently, pressing your body against your leg. Head against the leg if it's comfortable for you. We don't crunch, we lengthen. Notice how I'm lengthening my whole upper body when I breathe in deeply. I bring up my head slightly and then I lengthen and come back down. Using my abdominals, I'm coming up. Always protecting the back is number one. Staying in Namaste with my hands. It's a little uncomfortable for me, but I do it because it's not uncomfortable enough to cause stress. Again, coming down gracefully, using those abdominal muscles, protecting your back, and stretching. We breathe in and we come up an inch or two, stretch, and then fold forward a little further. It's a process, an unfolding actually, a letting go of the tightness. Come on up. Deep breath. And come back to center. preparing for forward fold, put your hands under your feet and use your arms because your hands are rooted firmly under the tops of your feet, the balls of your feet, I should say. Use that leverage for that upper body to melt into the lower body. Deep breath in again and lower. Hands at the hips, come on up. And namaste into mountain pose. We're going to prepare for headstand. This is not a lesson, so it's for people that have already tried this before. Coming onto your knees and placing your elbows and your hands into your triangle position. And then moving the feet up. Step 1 is to fold, and step 2 is to gently bring our knees towards the ceiling. Step 3 is to straighten our legs and push through the balls of our feet to get the energy pushing through the elbows and the floor, to feel this flow of energy coming from our heads and our elbows and our hands all the way up through our entire body to the tips of our toes. If you want to use a wall, go ahead. There's other videos that explain headstand. I have one on YouTube using a wall. If you're already intermediate and in headstands, then I know you're enjoying this. Coming back down, I wanted to show you this version of coming down piece by piece. And we always end in child's pose. Now turning around and sitting, we're going to slowly come back on our back, keeping our heels on the ground till our head gets on the floor. I'm making sure my whole lower body is coming on the ground. Check on your breathing always. Coming into a little bridge pose here. Pushing with my palms through into the earth. My arms are helping me to get my back and my lower back body up off the floor. This feels so good on the back. Feel your whole body lengthening, getting stronger. Take that right leg up and bring it to the sky. Point those toes. You can flex and point if you like. I'm pushing hard through the floor with my standing foot, the left foot on the ground. And that's keeping me up in the air. Pushing through my shoulders. Now prepare for the other side. Again, we push through that back body. Use our heel to push our back body up, our shoulders, our abdomen. Point that toe high. You're getting stronger and stronger with every second of effort. Effort isn't a negative. We're using our effort to get stronger and healthier with each breath. And coming back down. And after being in bridge for breaths, strengthening that whole back body, stretching. This feels so good on the neck too. We slowly lower down. Congratulate yourself. All of our little victories count. Coming onto our stomachs. Bend your knees. Preparing for bow. I'm taking my arms inside of my feet. You can do the opposite if you like and use the outside of your feet and pull up with those legs, pull with those arms, up higher, higher, higher. As high as you can, get that beautiful stretch, that beautiful arch in our backs. Easy on the neck. And take a breath, relax. Come on up. Prepare for camel. Get your alignment from the tailbone through the shoulders. Find your heels. You can use your hands on the floor between the heels if you're feeling it today. And arch. Gentle with that head. Coming out slowly. And rolling back onto our back. My favorite, wheel. Come on into wheel pose. Again, if you're just getting going, take a tutorial on wheel pose before you just try and pop up. We're going to do wheel 3 times. Come on up again. I know our arms get tired. But if you can, keep going. Your body, your whole body is going to be tingling when you get off this mat if it's not already. Take a few breaths. Here we go. Last time. Push through your heels. Use your head to start, and then push through those arms, through the palms. Bringing your wheel closer if you like. You can move your arms in towards your feet in towards your arms if you like. You can lift one foot up into the air if you want. Play in these poses as long as you're safe. As long as your ego is not involved. You want to stay safe. Now lying flat on the ground, grab the right toe and let's stretch. Stretch to your degree. Don't bend the leg too much. We're trying to get the stretch in the hamstrings also. Switch sides. And stretch. How good does that feel? Try and keep as much of your back body on the ground as you can. Again, I'm pulling gently, and then I breathe out, I breathe in, I breathe out, and I pull a little more. Now take that right leg, put it up in the air, left leg, bend your knee. And our right leg comes over so that our foot is resting on our left. And stretching. Pushing gently on the knee for that beautiful hip stretch. Switching sides. I'm just pushing gently on my thigh to get a little bit more of a stretch. Taking deep breaths, appreciating so much my health, my strength, that we get to wander around for a whole lifetime in these beautiful bodies of ours. Stretching to one side with your knees, come on over. Arms are out like airplane wings. If you like to put your hand on your knees so that they go a little bit lower, that's fine. Using your abdominal muscles, take your legs to the other side. Be careful of that twist, go slowly. One of my favorite stretches for my lower back. And slowly bring your knees up. And rock. Up to sitting. And come into a simple cross-legged pose. Straight back, relaxed shoulders. And prepare for a stretch. So take your leg and put the foot in your hip area. Take the opposite arm, holding on to your knee, and stretch in the opposite direction. It's like a pretzel. We're twisting so much. See how I'm coming up and then going deeper. And switch sides. Take the other foot into that hip socket area. And rotate your torso to the other side. Gently, gently, gently. Deep breathing, rotating slowly, mindfully. One more time. I'm leaning on that back arm so I can twist a little deeper. Now, if you can see, the deepest of twist is I'm grabbing my toe and twisting. So take a look from this side. The same arm as the same side of the foot. I'm grabbing and rotating. Now lengthen one leg so it's straight out. And keep the other one back into that hip socket. And grab the toes with the opposite arm and twist. These stretches are so wonderful and keep us healthy. Forward fold. Roll down. And follow my lead. Go on and come back over. We're going to prepare for shoulder stand here. So I have my fingers clasped together just so I can push into the ground a little bit to get my feet further and further over in this bend. This one feels great on my neck. Now with my hands supporting my back, just lightly, up we go. Pushing through your elbows, keeping your neck relaxed. Feet flexed, balls of the feet towards the ceiling. Keep your eyes on one focal point. Look at the point between the two big toes towards the ceiling. And get your legs as straight as they can. And breathe. I'm adjusting my hands to get them lower on my back. I find that the lower I go on my back, the straighter my legs become. With ease and balance, I'm taking my feet over my head and slowly coming up. So relaxed. So focused, calm, clear. No worries, no fear. And gracefully forward fold. Again, I come up a few inches, breathe in, exhale, and go further. Inch by inch by inch. What is the hurry? There is none in yoga. I want to hear those deep breaths in and out. Coming up slowly, your heart rate is slowing down now. One vertebrae at a time, lower down. Giving myself a hug to get my shoulder blades wide. And let's lie in Shavasana, close your eyes, your whole body making contact with the floor. Your arms away from your body, palms up. Your feet about a foot or two apart, totally relaxed. You've done well. Now relax. Deep into relaxation. Feeling the cold air coming in through your nose. The warm breath exhaling out through your nose. Smile on the inside, you've done it. Now come on up. Slowly bring your knees to one side. And when you're ready, come on up into sitting. Take a breath. Deep breathing, thoughts of gratitude. I thank the universe. I thank those around me, especially those I know and love. And most of all, I thank you for joining me today. Please come back again. Namaste.